Hey guys, it's Scott here, some Horse Racing Daily, and tonight we're going to go over a horse named Warrior's Charge. He's trained by Brad Cox, and I think he's going to take, a good bit of money in the Preakness. I could see him being, below 5-to-1 odds, and I'm going to be siding against him in the Preakness, and I'll, go into detail on that. But you see, he started out, took him 3 or 4 tries to break his maiden. He finally broke it on the Rebel Stakes undercard at Oaklawn Park. And that's the first race, we'll get into. And he'll be the 2 horse in this race. And he's going to take off, to the front. I wouldn't say he sets a slow pace. He sets, a solid, decent pace. I don't think any of the horses that race with him in this race are any good. I hadn't heard of any of them at all. And it's going to start out, it's going to be a solid like 23.37 quarter miles, and the half will get to almost 48. But the way the, speed of the track is playing that day, that's just a, solid place. Now he will get a little break from the 3/4 of the mile. But, you see still in the front, jockey's not really doing anything. See the half in 47.95. And, he's going to start pulling away, here in a minute. He's going to win this race, by 6.5 lengths. See the, 6 is there in second. And, all the other horses are still, their jockeys are urging them on. Warrior's Charge, the jockey hadn't even done anything. He's just now going to start setting them down. And, he's just going to take off and pull away. I don't think it was that impressively given, the quality of the field and, the pace scenario he had. I thought he could have done, a little bit more right there towards the, very end. He did start pulling away, but I think that was more of some of the other horses kind of, getting tired. And, we'll go to the race chart and see how, this race came back. They ran it in 143.17, 23.37, 47.95, 112.83. But you see right there, got a little break, 24.88 for that quarter. And we'll come to some of the other races on the card, and this is why I don't like it. Because you had, see, a Midnight Bisou, a good older female dirt horse, ran the mile 16th on the same card in 142.72. Long Range Toddy, beat Improbable that day, 142.49. There's some older 4-year-olds, Rated R Superstar, Snapper Sinclair, Giant Expectations, 142.66. And the other Rebel that day, 142.42. So you see, to get to the, top of the 3-year-old class, he still had some work to do. And that's going to bring us to the, next race. And he's going to be the number 4 horse. And the second, third place finisher in this race came back to race against Laughing Fox on that stakes race on the Oaklawn card the same day as the Kentucky Derby. And, they didn't win the race. But, you see he's going to go out to the front again. And he's basically going to have his own way with things again. And, you see in that race, the one horse is all over the place. But it's going to be, just another, I won't say super slow pace, but, definitely I think on the slow side, especially when I show you that this is the same day the 3-year-old females, what's the Apple Blossom, the Asmussen horse ran in the race, and they set the fractions that was, so much quicker on the card. You see the half in 47.44. and the jockey still ain't even giving Warriors Charge any urging. The 9 horse is in second, and that's pretty much where he's gonna stay. And now he's already up by 6 lengths, and he's already got this field put away. 3/4 and 111.47. And he's going to go on to win by 6.5 lengths. The connection slowed up right there to finish out the video for whatever reason, but we'll get into the card for that day. You see, he's going to win by 6.5 lengths. 23.62, 47.44, 111.47, 136. From 142.58, and we'll go to the female race in the, or I'm sorry, it was Lady Apple by Asmussen, ran the quarter 23.16, 46.76. So see, that's going a lot faster than the other race, and that's why she was able to come up the road and win, because of a little bit of a pace collapse by Motion in Motion. Was the one out there setting that pace. But it was impressive, time-wise. But then again, males are supposed to run faster than the females, on the cards. I think the track was playing a little, speed favoring that day. It's a little tough to make that, true judgment, just because you had a lot of, maiden special weights, like, or this one, is a claiming race, 25 to 30,000. See 146.27, but them horses ain't supposed to run, fast anyways. See 145.03 for 3-year-old maiden fillies, and come up again, 1 mile on the dirt, 16,000 claimers. You see 139.62 for the mile. So it's a little tough to get a gauge on the. You pretty much just have that one female race to go by, but I'm gonna say that he caught a nice speed favoring track, was able to kind of set his own terms, and I personally think the Preakness is going to be a very fast-paced race, given that you got Always Mining, you got Another Twist of Fate, who I think is going to go back to the front because his last 2 attempts setting off the pace haven't done much. Then you got Warriors Charge, who looks like he's going to go straight to the front. So if I was going to side with a Brad Cox horse, I think I'd have to take a chance on Owendale, who I'll be doing a video on shortly. But that's my take on it. Thanks, guys, for watching.